What's up, everybody? My name is Nick.
I'm Mike.
We are the Brothers Murph, and welcome to the Game House. Tonight on the Game House, we're going to be playing some Viscounts of the West Kingdom with the Gates of Gold expansion and the Keeper of the Keys expansion. Absolutely. These are two new expansions which are coming to Kickstarter or on Kickstarter right now, so check a link in the description of this video for that, by the way. And big shouts out to Garfield Games for sponsoring this episode of the Game House. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do an overview, but specifically we're going to focus on the two expansions and what they provide to the game, so we won't go over how Viscounts plays, but if you want to check out how Viscounts plays, you can watch before you play, do a full playthrough, review, and tutorial of Viscounts of the West Kingdom. They have the best playthroughs. I love our playthroughs. They're amazing. Great. We're going to focus on the expansions. We're going to get to it right now.
Each expansion for Viscounts of the West Kingdom provides different new things to explore in the game. In the Keeper of Keys expansion, players are given a new dual-layer board with notches at the bottom. In this expansion, chests can be collected that will provide benefits based on the card that is in play above it. For example, if a card with 2 money bags on it slides into a space above this chest, that player is instantly granted 1 gold. Players may collect up to 3 chests and can swap out new chests as they prefer, and at the end of the game, players are awarded points for having 1, 2, or 3 chests collected. Players now also have the ability to recruit hero townsfolk cards throughout the game, including new heroes with powerful effects who get removed from the game after they get played. Public buildings are now available if a player lands their Viscount where they have previously built. By doing a standard build action, a player can replace one of their built buildings with a public building, gaining the associated card, which will have an instant effect and an ongoing ability for the rest of the game, in addition to being worth points. The Gates of Gold expansion allows players to welcome or refuse outsiders who once attacked our walls, if you recall Paladins of the West Kingdom. King's Order cards can be collected and played in order to welcome an outsider. These cards are played like any other townsfolk cards, but will provide an endgame benefit or endgame scoring. If a King's Order card is destroyed, the active player can refuse an outsider discarding the card from the game and making use of the benefits listed on the right side of the card. Gates of Gold also provides 4 manuscript boards. Once a player has transcribed at least 1 manuscript of a color, they unlock the ability listed at the top of that column. For example, the first column allows players to purchase a King's Order card rather than hiring a townsfolk. Once abilities are unlocked, they are available to be used at any time on a player's turn as often as they like. Other abilities allow players to spend resources in place of silver, spend silver to draw cards into their hand, and spend resources to rearrange their player board. Gates of Gold also comes with diversified and specialized builder bonus cards for the first player to build 3 different buildings or 3 of the same building respectively. There are also more castle leader cards for variety, and both expansions provide additional townsfolk and manuscripts and reference cards for solo play.
Do you know why I like board games? Because they make you smarter. Before this, I didn't know how to say the word Viscount.
That is true.
The first time I saw this, I was like, look at the Viscounts of the West Kingdom.
Viscounts.
People were just like,
that's nice.
Viscount. Now
like,
I'm better. Thank you, Internet. We appreciate you. We're playing Viscounts, Nick.
We're playing a lot of Viscounts, to be fair.
We're playing Viscounts with 2 new expansions that are coming out that we just showed you. We got Keepers of Keys, kind of the stuff's over here, just for your general visual reference over here. And we have stuff that pertains to Gates of Gold over here, just to kind of keep things
separate,
a little in their place. Hopefully makes it a little bit easier for you at home. But also, you know what we're going to be doing, Nick? We're going to be streaming this game.
We are going to be streaming
twice. And each time we're going to focus on just one of the expansions to really kind of go a little bit more microscopic on what each expansion brings itself.
Yes.
So definitely follow us on Twitch. So you can check those out. Twitch.tv/BrothersMurph. If you see something going wrong there, click it in the description of this video. And with that, let's begin with some Viscounts. Gates of Gold, Keeper of Keys.
Yeah, we will say one last thing is that these are very nice advanced prototypes, but they are technically prototypes. None of this is final. So if something looks different, changes, that's why. Just
wreck nerds.
Just want to throw it out there just in case.
Just know that.
Oh gosh,
you're first player.
Hold on, I haven't looked. You go first. I haven't looked at these.
No, you're first player, man.
Why?
Because we did stuff in a certain order, man. You can't just throw it willy-nilly.
Now where'd it go?
That went far afield. That's gone.
Oh, where?Hold on, I'm going. Oh, it's okay.
It went to the meta universe.
Everything's fine. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I got these 3.
I mean, I know what I'm doing on my first turn, but it's not my turn.
So. I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna go here and play this Laborer. And I'm gonna go Blam. So he moves 2. I'm gonna go Blam and then Blam, and then I do have 2 money bags because there are some prints on your board. So I'll just get a Stony.
Start with the Stony, huh?
Stony boy.
All right. I'm going to play my Lender. I'm going to bring my Viscount just here, 1 space. You can only spend silver to move extra spaces and stuff, but I have 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 money bags, so I can make 2 stone to your 1.
Okay. I think
Do I want to hire that person? Hold on.
Oh, do you want to hire that person?
I do. I'm going to spend 3 silver to hire.
Whoa. Now, you started with a lot of gold, too, so.
Person right here, the missionary. They're going to go here. I can discard a card. Now, let's see. This was the card I had just picked up, so I didn't have that. I'm not going to discard a card, though. We're good.
Okay. Yeah, so when you hire that person, you could have discarded something.
Indeed.
But I'm good.
I want to focus on buying more cards. I feel like sometimes when I play this game, I don't buy a bunch of townsfolk. They're pretty useful. They're definitely better.
I'm the same
not
boat.
better than your starters, but like
This is
they're
one of those
more
games where
specific maybe to a strategy you're going
there's a
for.
lot going on, yeah, and it's like I'm always like, okay, I'm focusing on this. And I honestly forget that I'm like, oh, I could have done something better if I just either bought a person or just dismissed them and used them. And I honestly, it's one of those things where there's a lot going on.
There's
in
a lot
this
going
game,
on, and like the way I always talk about this is like this is a deck building game. It's just deck building in slow motion because
exactly.
you're playing one card per turn, so your hand is sort of like slowly revealing itself. But it is a deck building game.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know.
All right, I'm gonna put my teeth in here. Get a little corrupt.
Okay, so you've got a chest down there. So now that you have a hammer there, you can use that hammer as other things right now, as long as it's in that spot.
I don't want to play a teeth because I forgot about that.
You could still.
Yeah, so I started with a chest, and so yeah, again, I have a hammer here, and so I can use that hammer as a fleur or as a cross, and I think try to figure out where I can actually get to.
Rate of play.
Rate of play. Okay, I'm going to do my abat because I forgot. I can do that. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Follow the arrows. So I have access to this one, and I think I will. So I have 1, 2, because I have an abbot, and I also have this because of that. And then I will turn it into inkwell to get to 3, and then blam, and that will go here. And now I have this ability. And this ability is now I can always pay 2 coins to just draw a card into my hand, which is very nice.
Indeed, you gain a deed for completing that manuscript. These are also part of the Gates of Gold expansion, like you saw in our overview.
Yes.
They give you some little powers. It also makes it kind of nice and neat to collect your.
It is nice.
Your little manuscripts. It's very satisfying.
It is quite nice.
All right, Nick, I'm going to
the Gates of Gold.
Put in my trader. And move my Viscount 1. I will just pop 1 spot over here, get some more stone. I now have 5 money bags. I'll spend a silver to get a 6 money bag to get 3 stone. And then now my trader, while they're in front of me, they allow me, when I do a trade action, to discard a card and gain a silver, so I get that silver back. And I will discard my Squire for now. You can discard from your hand or top of your deck. But I'll do that, and I'm done.
Okay. Now I'm going to play my teeth.
Okay.
Play my teeth down here. It's going to give me a criminal symbol. That criminal can be anything.
Right, and you'll gain a corruption for that. You got criminals in your ranks.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. But they are wild.
So whenever you play a criminal, that's when you look at all your criminals.
You look at it. For every criminal symbol you have, you gain a corruption for each.
So she's going to allow me to move 1. I'm going to move up here, and then I have 2 hammers, and then I'll turn in 2 stone for 4. And I'm going to put in this building right here. And I can go either here or here. So here I can destroy a card. Or I can flip a deed or debt. I'll go ahead and go here.
Okay.
And I'll flip this debt, which will give me a resource. What resource would I like? Let's get a gold.
We have a resource.
Okay.
Okay.
And what this one does, Mikey, is this is now whenever I dismiss people, it's always just $1.
You always pay $1. Normally you have to pay their face value, but if you dismiss them, you get their icons. You do what's in the top right corner. But yeah, you pay $1, which is, I think, an underrated
I think so, too. That's why I kind of was like, Nick, do this now.
Yeah.
Because you might do that then in the game. Because I'm always like, I don't want to spend the money on that. And then I'm like, you should spend the money on that, probably.
Spend the money. You got to spend the money to make the money. Nick, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Down and then back out. And then I am going to have 4 money bags. I'm just going to get 4 silver from that. Straight up trade for cash money. Do I want this person? I kind of feel like I do. The trickster. I'm going to pay 3 for a trickster. Now, one thing we also have the ability from that's granted from the beginning of our manuscript board is we always have the ability when you're hiring someone, you can instead buy a King's Order card for 3 silver. Yep. Or if you had like a free hire, you can get a free King's Order card, which is going to deal with these outsiders. But I think I'm just going to buy the Trickster for now. Because I already got a King's Order card in play. I can make that work later. I have to gain a corruption. Boop. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this squire in. So laborers off. They don't have any discard ability, although some characters do have a discard ability when they get pushed off your board, but that one doesn't. So put this squire. He's got a fleur. I'm going to move 2. So I'm going to go blam and then blam.
Okay.
And then I have 2 fleurs and 2 gold. So I don't have 5. I wish I had 1 more gold or 1 more fleur, but I don't.
Alas.
Hilarious. So I'll spend 1 gold and then these 2 fleurs to put 2 people into the castle. The castle, great game. I'm going to go blam. There we go.
Okay. I'm going to take my lender off my board, and this allows me to either flip a deed or debt like usual, but now there's actually an alternate version of this card that comes with the Keeper of Keys, where I can instead get a chest.
Yes. Which is nice. Chests are sweet.
Oh, man, I think I'm going to, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take this one here, which comes with kind of like your ability, where if I put a cross out, I can instead use it as one of the other 2 symbols, a hammer or a fleur, which is 3. I'm going to put this first slot. And so that'll be that while there's something in that specific space, these are all specific to what's the card above them. Now we have these new nice dual layer boards, which makes it a little bit easier to keep it all straight and nice. And who wouldn't love dual layers? So that's good. I will do that. I'll slide these over. Okay. And then I will play a builder, my laborer. And I think I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to go down for 1, back up for 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to build. And I'm going to build one of these buildings for 3. So I have 1 hammer. I'll spend 2 stone to supplement that.
Okay.
And build this one here.
Ew.
Boom. So this is going to allow me to destroy a card. I can either destroy a card from my hand or from the top of my deck.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's be reckless. Top of the deck.
Get wrecked.
Oh,
that's your good person.
I'm not going to do that.
Too late.
It's too late. My
Wow.
starring townsperson got wrecked.
Wow.
Whoops.
Well, Mike doesn't want to play with the expansions. That's why he just.
No, I really did.
That's why he just destroyed that card. He didn't want to play with the expansions.
No, I wanted
He's like,
that.
no, Shem.
No.
Get out of here, Shem.
I wanted to do that. But I did complete the link, so we each get an inkwell in that case. Darn it. Shouldn't have done that.
It wasn't ideal, Mike.
I made a mistake.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and push this habit off. And I'm going to put Delphine. So this is my character that I got you start with one of the Keeper of the Keys characters. This
Yeah, sometimes you don't keep them, though. But
sometimes you accidentally kill them.
Sometimes you always start with them, though.
So now I have a fleur and a hammer. So I have 2 more fleur. Ooh. So 2, I can go blam, blam. Yeah. I'm going to go 1, 2 up to here. And then I'm going to use my 2 hammers. I don't have any stone, but I'll use my 2 hammers to do this one. I'll go ahead and let's do this one and increase my hand limit. And I'm going to go ahead and put it here. Okay. For the 2. And then I'll get another resource. Let's get another gold.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take the trader off the board. I'm so bummed out. I was really looking forward to that.
That is a tough one. That's a tough one.
I'll play my Hey I Bet up in here. Hey I Bet! And I'll move my Viscount 2 spaces. I want to stay on the outside. And I'm going to go whoopsie. 1 and 2 right over here. I'm going to once again build. Now I have my abbot here, so I can use this cross as a hammer. And I'm going to build just this one here. I've got now 2 hammers and a stone. I'll build this right here. Boom, get a stone. Essentially free.
Ooh, a stone. Free stone.
Yep, and now I have the ability to discard stuff when I hire townsfolk, which I reckon I'm going to do. I'm going to hire this scoundrel. You scoundrel! I can discard a card here. I can also discard a card from that. You know what, man? I'm not going to do that. Okay. Not discarding nothing.
Okay.
Now I'm shuffling my deck. Every time you shuffle your deck, you check for criminals. If you have any, you gain a corruption. If you don't, you gain a virtue. I don't have no criminals. Yet.
Alrighty. The thief's going to get pushed off, so I'm going to get a coin, and I'm also going to get a debt, Mike, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This will get pushed over, and then I got a bunch of money bag stuff. Let's go and put this Journeyman. Move me to. It's another one that has a new version for Keeper of Keys, which allows you to get more of those starting townsfolk, which is useful. Yeah. Ooh, question, Mikey.
Yes, sir.
So Delphine here has a hammer and a fleur, but if I have a hammer here, I can turn that into a fleur and a thing. So she has 2 fleurs now?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I'm going to move 1, 2.
I mean, no.
I mean,
not
absolutely
you,
not.
but
So I
for
have
general.
1, 2, 3 fleurs, 4, 5. That's why I was like, ooh, I think I can double up that.
So put 3 people in the castle.
3 people, which will push them to the side.
Oh,
so
man. That's, yeah.
I was like, oh, that
You're
might
getting
work.
yourself set up.
So I'm going to go 3, and then you can only ever have 2 in the thing. So this is going to go, oops, not that way. It's going to go blam over to here, blam over to here, and they're going to go up to here. And I can move someone to a side.
Any of the tier 1.
Any of the tier 1 to the side, or get a gold. I think I'm just going to get a gold, because I would love to do it and chain another thing. But
Well, you could if you move this one here.
Oh, you're right. Let's do that.
Why am I telling you this?
Dude,
Man, I
helping
give you
me
so many
out.
points in these games.
Dude, so much, dude. So I'm going to go blam. This is going to go back over to here. Like, I'm going to get a stone and an inkwell. All my decisions.
I think I should get half of your winnings.
Thank you, Nick, for being so smart.
All right. Hiring anybody? Do anything else?
No. That's it.
All right. So my King's Order card is going to come off my board. This goes back to the stack, and now I'm going to hire one of these, or rather, welcome them. The outsiders from before and paladins, they're sort of attacking us. Now we're like, I think we're cool. We're cool.
Yeah.
Which is a beautiful thing. I think it's nice. So these are going to give us, since I'm going to be taking them into my hand, it's going to give me the ability to use them throughout the game like any normal card, but they're also going to give you some potential endgame stuff. So this right here, end of the game, flip a deed or a debt.
Yep.
This one would give you a point, plus a point for every gray manuscript you did.
It's pretty sweet.
Or gray ribbon you have. So I think I'm going to take this, though, man. This seems pretty great. Get 2 crosses. I mean,
Yeah, all these
or
characters
2
are
fleur-de-lis.
they're
I mean,
really
pretty
strong.
Powerful. I don't
They're
know.
really
I'm really torn
strong.
between these 2 rogues.
Yeah. Very, very powerful.
Let's do this, though. I'm going to go here. Boom.
Okay.
So that'll happen. We'll get a new one here. Ooh, if you get all 3 of your small buildings, you get plus 4 points, which I got 2 of those. Interesting. All right, so now we get a new card out here. Let's go. I'm going to put my Journeyman. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 1, 2. I have 2 money bags. I'll pay a silver to get a 3rd so I can destroy a card. I'm going to destroy my Financier. And get 3 silver. Just try to thin the herd a little bit with, maybe choose what I'm thinning.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I love that you can just go blind up.
I do too.
But sometimes you pay, but that's
You're like, you're making that choice.
I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. All right, so I'll get $3. And I'm going to spend that 3 on this acolyte that I have next to me here. Purchase you. This allows me to discard a card. I can discard a card when I hire as well. In this case, I am going to discard those cards.
Okay. Squires coming off. They don't have a discard ability. I'm going to put in my King's Order now. That's going to move me 3. Now, what do I actually want to move? I have 3 money bags and some gold. So I want to do 3. So 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can basically get the ink. Well, let's do that. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 up to here. I have 3 money bags. Let's go ahead and make a 4th, and I'll get 2 inkwells.
Nice.
And then, do I want to hire that person, the huntsman? What is this ability, Mikey? Whenever you do...
You can do that instant trade action.
Okay, when they come
or
out
you can
on the
get
board?
3 coins when they arrive on the board.
Okay. So you do an instant trade. Is that money bags for money, it looks like? Oh, trading where your Viscount is. Never mind, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then Fleur and... yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead. I'm never good at buying people. I'm going to go ahead and buy them.
All right.
Blam.
There
And
you
they go into my discard pile, yeah?
Yes, indeed. And what's their top right?
Top right is I can
So you can
discard
discard
a card.
if you want. Either from your hand, top of your deck.
I'll discard this Financier. Okay.
I respect it.
And then I now have to shuffle.
Ooh.
So whenever you shuffle, you have to check to see if you have any crimmies, right?
Yes. Actually, on my last one, I did not again. So,
Yeah. So I have no crimmies, so bloop.
all right. Very well done. All right. Me?
Yep.
Let's go. I'm going to
Let's see here. I'm going to do this, man. We've got a trickster in our midst. I'll gain a corruption, since they are criminal. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move right up in here. I now have a cross. This can be, of course, wild. So I have 2 crosses. I'll spend an inkwell to make 3. So I can do this manuscript right here, which now unlocks my other power. So now I can spend 2 coins to draw the top card of my deck into my hand so I can get a little bit, more cards in my hand, a little bit more options. I also, from the manuscript itself, get a reward of a resource of my choosing. I think I'm going to go Inkwell.
Cool. I am going to play. So Delphine's coming off my board. So this is character one. So she comes off the board. She actually goes away, but I
go out of the game. Yeah, that's a new thing.
Out of the game completely. But I immediately get a 3 or a 4 manuscript, a number 3 or number 4 manuscript, which is pretty great. I'm not
3
gonna
options
lie.
right now.
Yeah, I think I don't have. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get this blue,
Okay.
and that allows me to hire someone to get someone for free.
You get a free hire.
Free hire.
For anyone on the board, or of course, you can get a King's Order now.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, so this artist is nice because it's a gold is 2 fleurs.
Yeah, turn in a gold, get 2.
Man, that's nice.
Plus, they provide 1 themselves, so really, you got a
Yeah.
gold, you can get 3 off of that 1 card. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the artist.
And that's a persistent thing.
That's pretty great. She won't come through for a second, but yeah, that's pretty great. Okay.
You can discard a card if you want from that hire. From your hand or top of your deck. No need.
I'm gonna discard this financier. I keep discarding her, but this is how it goes. I'm gonna go here, here, and then here. For now, that's my normal turn, and I'm gonna move 3. Go 1, 2, 3, and I'm actually gonna pay. I don't have a gold. Never mind. I'm not gonna pay a gold. Shoot.
You pay nothing.
What was I thinking I was gonna do here?
I think you're thinking is the person you hired just now.
Yeah, no, I was planning on doing that regardless. I just think I thought different.
Hey,
Okay, then hold on. Maybe I'm not going to go there then. So instead of coming,
Well, hold on. When you place that thing, where were you at the start? Were you going to be able to trade for gold right away? Huntsman?
Oh, no, that's why. Because I was going to get 3 gold. That's why I was going to do that. Because I immediately get 3 gold. So,
Silver.
Sorry, not silver. Not gold. Yeah. There. Now I was going to
In
spend
this game, it is important to specify silver and gold.
silver and gold. Yes.
Both.
I was going to spend 1 more to get to here. That's what I was going to do. And then I was going to spend 3 inkwells to get this. That's why I was like, I thought I was going to have money. I wasn't going to have money because the huntsman gives you 3 gold immediately. Okay, that's what it is. Silver. Gosh,
Virtue.
I'm so sorry. Get a virtue.
Get your virtue.
Now I have all these powers. That's what I wanted. I want to get all these powers available. So now I can turn in 3 resources to switch up my cards, get a card through 2 silver, trade a resource for silver, or when I gain a card, I can get a King's Order instead. Sorry about that. That was a mess.
It was a bit of a scrambled egg situation. But you know what, Nick? It's okay. It's all right. Ain't no shame in that. All right, I'm going to move my abbot over here. Move this over here. Move this over here. And I think I'm going to plop down a missionary right there. So it gives me some flexibility. I can have a hammer or a fleur instead of a cross. I have to move 3. Good golly. I'm going to do this, man. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 over here. I've got 2 crosses. 3 inkwells is 5, and this is a wild. You can choose.
I wanted to get that one, but I couldn't afford it.
You can choose what it's going to be. Then once you select where it is, then it must remain.
Yes.
But I think I'm going to do similar to you. I'm going to make this a gray, and I'm going to complete my first set. Gives me a corruption. Very cool. And I don't think I want to hire that person, so I'm not.
Okay.
It's all you.
Good to know. So my journeyman comes off, so I can do a free hire, and then I can either get a virtue, or I can get one of these townsfolk. So I can potentially get 2 cards right now, huh?
Ooh. Do it.
Yeah, I guess. I think I want to start Colomedic. So free hire first.
Yeah.
Right, because I get a free hire, and then the other ones are ore, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
Yeah, free hire with a virtue or a starting towns to your hand.
Yeah, that's all. They go
It's pretty
straight to your
sweet.
hand, which is very nice.
Man, that might be useful.
I think I'll do
this Bishwap. It's gonna give me a debt, but you must pay to the charge. You must pay to the charge. Okay. And then I can now get a starting townsfolk, which are all pretty darn cool. Yeah. That one is flip or destroy. I think I'm gonna get Judith. She got a hammer, a money bag, and then when she comes out, you can either destroy a card or flip a card, which I'm like, that seems pretty great. And she goes to my hand, which is great. Okay, now,
I mean, that's the crazy thing about that is like you can just instant play that.
I can instant play that.
If you had a need, you know.
And should I?
No.
Let's bring Judith in. So now this goes boop, boop. Oof, so much stuff going on before. That thing is like so much stuff happens when you discard, or people get discarded. You're like, oh, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Now my turn is here.
The whole order of operations, you know.
And I can flip something. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this.
Get a resource.
Get a resource. I think I'm just gonna get, what should I get? I'll get a stone.
Okay.
Okay. And then now I can move 1 and move up. Yeah, let's go this. I'm gonna go up to here. I have 1, 2, 3 money bags. I'll just pay this a silver, get a 4th, and I'll get 2 stone.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my journeyman off my board. And then similar to how you just did, I think I'm gonna get another starting town. So I'm gonna get Scarlet here. Scarlet's got this instant, when they come out, you can instantly transcribe a manuscript.
Yeah, wherever you are.
And then you take your turn. I'm like, oh, that's so fascinating.
You still have to pay normally and all that.
Of course,
right?
yeah, of course. But it's just kind of like,
that's pretty cool.
It's just interesting. All right, so I've done that. And then whoop. If I did this, I couldn't afford that. So I think I'm going to hang on to Scarlet for a moment. You know what, man? You got to be about it. Boom. So I put another criminal in, so I checked to see how many criminals I have. 2, so I'm going to go boop, boop, ooh. Going for it. Wow. Might as well go to an extreme and see if you can make it make sense later. Okay, so I'm going to move 1 space, the Scoundrel. I'm just going to move right here. Oh, you know what's going to make me slightly... Maybe I don't want to do that. Because it's going to make me gain corruption and a virtue, but then I'll be 1 less. I want to be corrupt right now.
Trying to be corrupt.
So maybe I should move further. I'm going to go 1... Oh, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dismiss this person. Boom. That's going to gain me a... Oh, no, I don't have to do that. Oh, my goodness. I'm messing up. Nick, I'm not dismissing that person. I would never.
Deacon.
I don't need that to do this manuscript. I need to do other ones. I'm going to go pay 1 silver to go further. Then dismiss this deacon to have 4. And it's going to be all right. So now I have 1, 2, 3, plus the cross that it gave me there. This does give me a virtue. I get to also destroy a card, which worked out great the first time. So let's make it work out great this time. Bam! I'm going to get rid of my Squire. Sorry, Squire.
Hi, Squire.
I'll get 2 silver for that, so I effectively made that turn free. Boop, boop. Loving that.
And then your collision event.
Well, I might want to hire somebody first. You know what? I'm going to hire a debt collector. We gotta collect some debts here, man.
Yeah, you need to flip.
Plus, it gives me corruption. Yes, back where I want to be, the dark side.
I love it. It's not a bad plan. Honestly.
I mean, it's better, I think, to be on one extreme.
Yeah, I kind of.
I gotta flip. I gotta get these debts flipped. So I'm all the way over here. So Nick, you're gonna check to see if you have no criminals. You're gonna gain a deed right now.
Nice.
Pretty sweet. I'm gonna get 4 money. I'm going to take on 3 debts for this, which is like 1 debt per silver. Doesn't seem like a great exchange rate, but here's how we do it. Point is, if I can get these flipped, we're looking great. That's a lot of resources to gain.
That's the thing is, like, if you can flip them, then it's worth it.
Feeling good about it. All right, that's it.
All right, cool. All right, so my King's Order now is going to come off, and that is going to go away, because that's what King Orders do.
Welcome an outsider.
And I can welcome an outsider for free.
Free.
Who do I want? So that one's going to give me 2 fleurs. I've been kind of doing a lot of fleur stuff, even though I didn't really plan on it in the beginning.
A lot of castle business. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, and I would get to flip
They're
something.
all pretty powerful.
That's the thing is, they're all really powerful.
Icon-wise, you know? It's like,
ooh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this rogue. Because also I like the fact that I'll be able to flip something at the end of the game.
A little bit of mitigation right at the end of the game might make the difference.
So that'll go into my discard pile. Okay, and then this can go boop, yeah, boop. And then I'm going to put my Squire In here, I can move 2. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2. Mikey, we're in the same spot, which means Mikey can reshuffle his board if he wants to. And I have 1 fleur for my huntsman, 1 fleur for my squire, and then I do have a hammer in this spot with this chest. So I actually have 3 fleurs, which means I'll get to put in 2 more people in the castle, which is good because that will push 1 person up. So we're going to go blam. 1 person's going to go here. I'm going to get 2 virtue for that. Blam, blam. And then you're going to go boop, and you're going to go boop, just like that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, no, I can't do the other way around. My missionary now is at the end of my row because I just adjusted it. Thank you for that. I'll get 2 inkwells.
Nice.
And I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to bring Scarlet into the mix. Now, I can instantly transcribe manuscript based on where I am. This is going to give me a corruption to do. I've got 1, 2, 3. I'll pay a 4th to get this, which gives me a 3rd yellow ribbon, which gives me the cleric bonus here.
I got a permafleur.
Boom, I got a permafleur, which is excellent. We love that. I haven't done any castle stuff, but now maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
Okay, so I've done that. And that gives me 2 virtue.
Okay.
Okay, what a virtuous transcription that was.
It was.
And now I can move 1 spas. I'm not going to be able to, I think, afford a second. I totally can. I'm going to do this, man. I'm going to go 1, pay a silver to go 1 space further. I have 1, 2, 3. I'll pay an inkwell for a 4th. Cross symbol, which gives me another yellow. I gotta diversify my colors here. So I now from this can get 2 people in the castle. So yeah, I'm working on a castle now. Bam, throw them down right there. All right, so my huntsman's gonna come off. They don't have any kind of discard ability, so those come off. And then I'm gonna bring in my lender here. It's gonna move me 1. Where do I want to go? Because I don't have that much. I have 4 starting, though.
Nice.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go up here. I have 1 hammer, 4 stones, so 5, so I can build my medium buildings here. Which I think I will, because do I want to be able to move 1 more or have a perma 2 money bags? I think I'm going to do perma money bags. I'm going to go here and get my virtue over to here, which is going to cause me to have a collision event.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn, so I guess I'll do my collision event now.
Okay.
So I'm going to get a silver. I'll get 2 deeds.
2 deeds. What do I need to worry about?
If you have 1 or more criminals, you'll get a corruption.
Oh, I get corruption, baby.
Yeah, baby.
I be running with criminals, Nick.
You do. You do be running with criminals.
That's okay.
All right, cool. And then these reset.
Indeed.
And then, all right,
draw back up.
All right, my trickster is going to leave my board so I can flip a deed or a debt. I ought to flip a debt, I reckon, because I got more of those. That gives me a good... I'll take an inkwell. And then I'm going to do this right here. Bring in my rogue. Hello, rogue. I'll move 1 space. I have 4 inkwells and or criminals right here in front of me. So I will transcribe this manuscript right here. Goes under my gray. Blam. This allows me to build one of my small buildings. And I will... I'm going to pop it up here. Gain a deed.
Get a deed? What fancy.
I'm deeds, and then I'll gain a virtue for
completing
the link.
You completed the link.
All right, I like that. Do I want to hire the jeweler? I don't think so. No, jeweler's going to stay there. I'm done. All righty. Judith is going to come off the board. Squire's coming here. My lender's coming here. I'm going to bring in my trader. So my traders, whenever I do a trade action, I can discard a card and I'll get an extra coin, right?
You'll get a silver back, yeah, and then you can discard a card now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. When I do a trade action.
Yeah, it produces silver, which I think could probably be used right away.
During the trade action, yeah. So I can move 1. I will, let's go here. I'm going to go right there, and I will do some trade. I have 1, 2 from up here, 3, 4, 5, and I'm trading money bags for gold, so I'll get 5 gold, and then I guess a 6th one because of my trader here.
Nice.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I can discard a card if I would like to. Yeah, I'll discard this one.
Cool. And then I have to shuffle, and I have no criminals, so I will get a virtue.
Nice.
These two, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Scoundrel's coming off the board. I'm going to slide down, slide down. I'm going to add my acolyte here. And I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
It's a long way to go, short way.
Hey, sometimes you gotta.
And I love that you can work it that way. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just cross it right here, so no inkwells needed. I will take this, add it to my ranks, and that's going to give me a corruption, boop, and then a virtue, boop. All right, so we're going to have another collision event here. Do I want to hire this deacon? I reckon I do. So I'm going to spend a silver, hire this deacon, which will give me a virtue, kind of push it this way a little bit more. And that's going to be that. So I have a collision event. Nick, if you have one or more criminals, you'll gain a corruption.
I won't.
Okay, I'm going to gain a silver and 2 deeds. I need to flip more of these is my thing. I got plenty going on, but I need to get some flipped.
You got a lot of points in your manuscripts already, though, which is good. But yeah, you do need to be flipping them, and we're starting to get low-ish on some of them. So
yeah.
Oof. Sometimes this game like sneaks up, and you're like, ooh,
yeah, it can happen fast sometimes.
Oh, that's gonna push them off, though. That is unfortunate. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. So my squire rather is gonna come off. I think I'm gonna put my laborer in. I don't think I'm gonna use them very much. You know what? Let's do that. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I'm gonna spend 2 silver to go 3, 4 over here because I want to really get some gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 1 more silver, and I'm gonna use their ability, this jeweler, which is gonna give me a virtue, and then I have 2 more money bags. So now I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jeez.
And I'll go ahead and spend 1 more to make it 8, and then I'll get 4 gold.
Wow.
And then I will get one of those back because of my trader.
Okay.
And then I can discard something. I'll discard this at-bat.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. I'll slide that off, slide down, slide down. I think I'm going to do this, Nick. I'm going to bring in a thief. I'll move 1 space. Whoops, sorry, knocked you out of the castle there. And I have 1, 2, 3. This can become a wild, and then an inkwell makes 5. Boom. Transcribe this manuscript, which is going to give me a point for every hammer symbol I have at the end of the game. It's also my 3rd gray, which will give me this cleric bonus, which gives me at least a hammer at the end of the game.
Yeah, you're doing all those.
Yeah. Trying to, stay busy, trying to stay focused. Then you know what? I'm going to spend this silver and I'm going to hire the defender, which will allow me to rearrange my situation here. And I think I will do that, but you can proceed while I figure that out.
So that doesn't come off the board, so now I can...
shuffle my deck. Sorry. I can read. I have to gain a corruption for that.
Oop. Okay. So let it come off the board, so now I can either flip over something or I can get another chest. I think I want another chest because they're just so darn useful.
Yeah. We'll see that little bit of set collection. If you get, 2, now you're going to get 5 points.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
If you get 3, you get 9 at the end of the game.
That's if I have a hammer. I can instead have 3 money bags. And these are all instant one-time things. I can essentially, if I have 2 money bags, I get to do this once.
If the 2 money bags basically slides into the spot above that, you'll instantly produce that resource.
So the good thing is of 1 of each, an inkwell, of gold.
I feel like you have like a lot of tradey stuff, so maybe that'd be pretty sweet.
I think it's, do I want a gold or I want a stone? I've been doing pretty good on fleurs and the castle stuff, so I think I'm going to take the stone.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and put that right in there.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. Then these ones are going to pop over. And I'm going to put my artist into play. Okay. So this is one of the people that I brought over. So this is one where I can pay a gold and have 2 more fleurs. So actually, she's going to move 3 first. I'm going to move her 3 first. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, where do I actually want to go here? Yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to pay a silver to go 4. Just pop over 1 more. And then I'll pay a gold. So she's actually worth 3 fleurs.
Okay.
And then I do have a hammer here in this spot, so I have a 4th fleur. And then we'll go ahead and pay a gold. So now I have 5 total.
Nice.
Which means I'll be able to put 3 people into this castle part. Okay. So I have 5 in there.
Woo.
So one will come up. And we'll go like blam. And then blam, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So I can
So
either
you can-
get rid of a card or hire someone.
Right.
Is there anyone I want to get rid of? I don't think so. So I think I will hire somebody. That smithy's cool. I do kind of want. I'm gonna do the smithy. This is one of the new ones from the Keeper of the Keys one. So I'll get a hammer and a money bag, and again, once this comes in, I can immediately do a trade action, or I can.
These are pretty cool.
They're really nice, honestly. Like, because you just immediately get, especially these ones have silver on them, so it's like, well, I can just get an influx of money real quick, which is nice.
Pretty sweet.
Okay.
It good?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to bring in my laborer, and I'm going to go 1 and then up the way 2. And as you can notice, Nick, there's 2. These things have already been built. But what I'm going to do is build a public building.
yeah, good call.
So I have one of my buildings here, so I can instead swap it in for this.
You still have to pay for it and everything. Yeah,
Absolutely, you do. But I'll pay a hammer and then a hammer. I got a hammer over here. I got hammers all over the place.
Hammer.
So this is actually going to replace this. It's not going to trigger any of these bonuses again. I'm going to build this public building. This goes back on my board.
So you have to get rid of one of your abilities.
I'll do this one because I got too many criminals. But I can build that again. And then now I have this ability where whenever a collision event happens, I can ignore 1 criminal that I have amongst my ranks and then draw a card to my hand. And I also get to immediately flip a debt or deed, which is great. It's also worth 7 points in the game. I'm going to flip.
Good question. Should you have also had this card? Because you had 3 of the same.
Dude,
Now,
I
do you now
did.
not have this card anymore?
I think I have, and it's
Okay, cool.
mine. Yeah, but I totally forgot.
So
I
that
built
one, if you build 3 of the same
specialized
building,
buildings.
you get
Thank
it.
you, man.
This one is if you build 3 different buildings.
Which I haven't done. I think you're closer to that.
I'm closer to that for sure. Well, actually, yeah, I'm a little closer to that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you should have both of those.
Indeed. I'm going to flip over another debt and get a resource. I'm going to make that an inkwell.
Inkwell.
Let's make it a stone. Okay. And that is that. Do I want to hire? Don't think I do. So it's on use.
Okay. This trader is going to come off the board. Labor is going to pop over here. This artist can go here. And I'm going to put in my rogue, which again is one of these outsiders that I got. They have 2 fleurs. And I'm going to move 1. So I will move 1 here. Now, do I want to move 1 more? I think I do. I'm going to move 1 more, pay a silver. Blowing silver moving around. Okay, so I have 1, 2. I'm going to do a castle action. I have 1, 2, 3. And this will be 4, 5, because again, my artist is still in play. Okay. So that's 5, so I don't have to spend this last gold, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and put in 3 of my people. So 1, 2, 3. One's going to come up here. I get to flip something. I'll go ahead and flip this debt. Let's go ahead and get that gold back.
Okay.
And then you're going to go boop, right there, and then blam right there.
Okay, so this part of the castle is getting crowded, so we can only have 3. So who do you want to boot out? Whoever gets booted gets 2 silver. It can be you or me.
You can take it.
All right, so
Blam.
Removed from the premises.
The Bremen, get out of my castle.
Okay. Anything else for you?
I don't think so. Unless I want to hire somebody, this jeweler. No, we're right. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Ooh, my acolyte's going to come off my board, so I can flip a debt or a deed. I will, I'm just going to flip another debt. Get resources. Going to get an inkwell that time. And I'm going to place my abbot in play. I'm going to move 1, 2 spaces around. And I'm going to use this as a hammer right now, since they're above my chest. So I have a hammer, hammer, hammer. And I'm going to spend that and 4 more stone to make 7. I'm going to build one of my big buildings here. I'm going to get myself a deed.
Nice.
And now have another hammer.
Okay. Sweet. Edunskis?
Yeah.
Okay. Labor is coming off. Artiste right here. Rogue. So my journeyman's come in. So this is 2 money bags. And since the 2 money bags slotted right here, I'll immediately get 1 stone, which is sweet.
Okay.
And this is my journeyman. It's going to move me to, let's keep going because I got this. I really should use this artist while she's here. So I'm going to go 1, 2 to here. And we'll go ahead and put some more people in the castle. So I have 1, 2, 3. If I do this, I have 4, 5.
Okay.
I'll get to put in 3. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on right now. So these, bam, this is going to pop up to here. This is going to be 2 virtue. Blam, blam. And then we're going to go here and then here. And now these ones are going to trigger.
The combos.
So we're going to go up to here and and then this is going to go back over to here and then back over to here.
Yep, so you can hire
So
or destroy a card.
I'm going to hire, but I think I'm going to get a King's Order instead.
Go for it.
Because whenever you hire, you can get a King's Order. I'm going to get
So
this.
Discard if you like.
Bland, which I have to discard. Ooh, do I want to discard? Yeah, I'm going to discard this teeth.
Sure.
I'm not Mike, you're doing all the criminal stuff. I'm not doing any criminal stuff.
Criminals.
So I want to get that because I want to get another one of these. Outside.
I know.
So that was this one.
Yes.
And then this one's gonna go blam, and I can move a person or get a gold.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do. Okay, I don't want to pop it. This is insane. Yeah, let's move this person.
Sorry, so from the first tier.
Oh, for that's right. That makes it slightly less intense. I was like, oh, that's right. I'm gonna go here then.
Okay,
that one. And then we'll do this one, which is gonna be a stone and an inkwell. I set myself up for crazy combos here.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go blam, and then blam.
Let's help you more, but if you didn't move this one, then that one triggers again.
You're right. I will move that. At least I'll get a gold instead of moving that one then, because that's fine. You're right, because then this will go up here. I'll flip one of these deeds, and then these go back over to here. I feel like I'm a really needy ruler, and I'm just like, just go over here, just go over there, go over there, and just like yelling at people.
Whatever he wants, man. I guess this guy's weird.
Okay, so then this is gonna go up here. Get 2 virtue.
Yep, they're actually gonna jump straight up to the middle.
That's right, because you can't have more
a little
than
fast
there.
pass now.
Okay, and then that's it, I believe. Yeah.
These didn't shift.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then blam, and then blam.
And then you get a resource for going to the top, and you also are now the king of the castle.
King
now
of
with
the
Gates of
castle.
Gold, you have various different abilities for this. Now you
more
have a
of these
permanent
now.
cross.
Yes. Permanent cross. I'm not really doing crosses, so I wish it was something else, but hey,
That's what
I'll
it is.
take it. Okay. And then I get a resource of my choosing. Oof,
Yes, sir.
that was a lot. Thanks.
Now every section is built up, so if you start moving up, you're going right to the top. I mean, you really have
yeah, I'm gonna get a stone.
made it pretty sweet for yourself.
Yeah, that was I put this combo. I had this rogue which has 2 fleurs and this artist which potentially has 3, and I was like, all right, let's do this for a couple times
let's work
here.
that.
All right, then you're up.
Okay. He's coming off the board, so I'm going to gain a debt and a coin. Silver. Here we go. Let me do this. Let me add my missionary here. So I can go 1, 2, 3 spots. I will go 1, 2, 3 spots there. This can count as a hammer. I've got a hammer here, hammer 3, hammer 4. And so I'm just going to rebuild this because it's 3.
I'm sorry, I have a collision event too. Sorry. Oh, if you have any crimmies, you should have gotten a debt.
I did have a criminal.
Okay, and then I'll get 3 deeds and a silver. Sorry about that. Forgot about that.
3 deeds?
Yep.
All right, so there's only one more deed on the pile.
Woo! Oh gosh, we're getting close. Oh lordy, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready,
There's so many other things I wanted to do.
So building that's going to give me an inkwell. Boom. And sweet, 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 sweet. And then I think I'm going to get a townsfolk, but instead of getting them, I'm going to get a King's Order as well for 3 silver.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard a card, which I will do. I'll discard that.
Okay. All right, so Artiste, you're going to come off. You did great. You did a lot of art in that castle. Appreciate you.
Thanks for your gift.
Yeah, thank you for your gift. I want to bring in Judith here.
Okay.
Who immediately when she comes in, I can get rid of a card or flip something. I'm going to flip a D. Okay, and then I can move 1. Do I want to move up? I now have 5. I do have 2 fleurs left, and I do have that. Yeah, let's do this since all my Fleur stuff is no longer with me, really. Let's do one more kind of King's Castle thingy. So that's me one there. I'll go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do is I'll go ahead and use a coin, and I will use this person here, which will give me a virtue. Okay. And I always get one coin, but they're only one, and they'll go away. But I will get that Fleur. Okay. So now I have 1 Fleur from there, 2, 3, and we'll go 4, 5. And we'll put another 3 in here.
Oh my goodness.
Just I was like, well, might as well. Sorry, it's gonna be a little second.
It's all good.
So, yeah. So we're gonna go. Oh gosh, bam, bam, right? This all just goes fast tracking up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I still get this thing, right?
Correct.
So I'm gonna go ahead and need another King's Order.
Okay.
Get some of those. Maybe we can get a couple outsiders before we end the game here. Okay, and then you're gonna go boom, and then you're gonna boom. So actually, it wasn't nearly as combo-y as before.
No.
But I will get one more resource. I'm gonna go ahead and get another stuff because I got to the top. Okay.
Nice.
Wasn't quite as combo-y as last time.
It was definitely decent, though. All right, I move my labor off. I'm going to slide down.
Shuffle, which means I will get another virtue because I have no creeps.
Okay. Yeah, shoot whiz. All right, I'm going to go here and just go one spot in. I have 1, 2, 3 crosses. I'll spend an inkwell to make 4. I'll snag that. Which will give me a point for each of my outsiders at the end of the game, which I have at least 1, so I'll take that. And then I want to hire the Profiteer. Sure. I will hire them for a silver. This will allow me to discard a card or 2 cards, which I will absolutely do. I'll discard 1 here. Maybe leave it like so. All right, on to you, sir.
All these, I want to get a manuscript. They're also expensive.
Yeah.
I can do it like that. Okay, so Rogue, you're coming off the board. Good job. Way to get all the people in that castle. Love it. All right, I'm gonna put my Bishop in here, and I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna do the whole 1, 2, 3 kind of thing.
Gotta go
cheeky
short.
long road. And this is one. Whenever I do a manuscript action while they're in play, I will get a corruption, but they have 2 crosses. This all to be fair, this bishop looks corrupt.
They do not look.
They do not
like
look
a good person.
Yeah, they do not. Now my chest here allows me if I have a hammer that I will also have a fleur and a cross. So I actually have 1, 2, 3, and I'll go 4, 5, and I'll get this manuscript, and I'll get another chest.
Oh, nice.
Which will max out my chest, which is good. So blam. And then, okay, so then what do I want? Ooh, so this one's a hammer equals 2 hammers, which is interesting.
Pretty sweet. Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that also because Judith's about to move into that spot.
That's good planning.
And then I like to put hammers because a hammer gives me this, but then they move over here, then they're super hammers. So this one is cross equals 2 crosses. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's what I need. I really need that.
Yeah. All right, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to bring my abbot off the board here. Cannot afford that. Sure, I'm going to put my defender in play. And I'm going to move up the way and to here. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 hammers. Not enough hammers to do anything, so instead I'll use these 2 monies and these 2 monies to get 2 more stone.
Nice. Alrighty. Journeyman, coming off the board. So I can hire someone for free. And this purple plus, that's getting one of the outsiders, yes? Yeah. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to get this brute. We're going to come over here. And then I get to get either a virtue or one of the starting townsfolk for free, and they go straight to my hand. Ooh, that super money. Oh, this one's crazy. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards.
Yeah, you can really get your hand right,
Ooh, and Lewis, this is get one of those. I think I'm going to do that because I want to get some more outsiders.
Nice.
Lovely. Okay, I really wanted hammers, but there's no hammers anywhere. Okay, so then Judith, you're going here. Bishop, you're going here. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and play this King's Order. which is going to be a 3 movement. I'll go 1, 2, 3. And I have 3 hammers. And then... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have 2 hammers because this 1 hammer equals 2. So 2 hammers. I can get a third one there. How much for these big builds? Is 7? Okay. I'm going to spend 1 silver to use this traitor for their Crimmy ability. Because, of course. I will get a corruption, though. Because they're a traitor.
Well, you know.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go 4 more stone to build a big building here. Blam. That's going to give me a stone back.
Okay.
And I also now have the diversity bonus.
Yes, you do.
Because I have 1 of each.
Very
Now,
nice.
Mikey, what does this one do?
So that one is, so long as you have 1 or more outsiders on your player board, you can move your Viscount an extra space for free.
Exactly. Awesome.
But that is conditional on their placement on your board.
Sweet. All right, and that's something this person goes away.
Okay.
So, would you like to hire that apprentice? Ooh, maybe. That would be the give me another hammer. I don't know if I'm going to get through my deck is kind of, I've not culled my deck much.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty big. Nah, I'll just go ahead and leave it.
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to remove the missionary from the board and get 2 inkwells, which is good. Need that, please. Because I want to get some more expensive stuff. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Got to count if I did. Okay. So I'm getting close. I'm getting close, folks. Hold on now. I'm getting close. I'm going to use my debt collector, which gives me a corruption. They're just collecting debts. You know, they have a job to do.
Maybe, yeah.
I think what I want to do is cry.
Why'd you get a corruption for your deck collector?
Is there a criminal?
Oh, that's right. What did you get the key on your board?
I'm going to spend a silver to move 1 space further, actually, to get to here where I have 2, and I'll do that to get 2 silver. Ooh, nice. A bit of a cheeky net gain of 1.
You know. Okay, I think Judith, come off the board. Bishop, come on over here. King's order. I think we're gonna put Lewis in.
Okay.
See if I can get a couple more of these outsiders here. So Lewis is gonna move me 2, and I have a cross. I have 3 crosses, but I don't have any inkwells, and so I don't think. Ooh, this one needs to put out a media building.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
It's not bad.
Oh man. Oh stars! I wish I could get this one because I'd get points for every set of buildings I have. I don't know if I actually. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I have 3 money bags. Let's go ahead and make it 4. I'm just gonna get 2 stone. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to remove my deacon from the board, slide, and play this trickster, which will give me 2 corruption now because I have 2 criminals. Lining the criminals up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1, 2. Do I want to trade? Nick, do I want to trade? No. 3. We're going to go here. And I've got 1, 2 criminals, which can count as crosses. And I've got 3, 4, 5 right here. And I'm going to transcribe this manuscript.
Nice.
Ooh, which gives me the ability to flip a deed and a debt. So I'm like,
Well,
okay, need to get on that front. So that's
Yep.
good. It's going to give me a resource of my choosing. I'm going to choose an inkwell. And that is great.
Got it.
And I think I am good. I don't think I want to hire that person. So on to you.
Okay. Bye, Bishop. King's orders coming here.
Bishop's like, bye.
Bye. Thank you for the money.
Later.
I'm gonna bring my lander in. And so this 2 money bags came immediately into this spot, so I can get a stone for that. And I can move 1. Now I have 4 stones, so I could just pay for a. Oh, and I always have a. Let's do that. I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna pay. Ooh, I could do 5. That would be all of these. But is there that much of a benefit of having all of those? I don't think so. So I am going to use this hammer and then 2 stone to bring in this house right here, which I'll put right there, and that will give me a resource. And I also made a connection here, so I'll get a stone. So I'm just going to go ahead and get 2 stone.
There you got it.
Get some stone back. Okay, that's it.
Okay. I'm going to remove my defender. I can trash a card or hire a townsfolk for free. Let's get this apprentice. They're going to allow me to get a virtue. Boom. I am going to have a collision event, so maybe I can get a little more virtuous because I don't know how many more debts I want to take on. I'm going to take Scarlet here. We can instantly transcribe a manuscript. I've got 3 cross/criminals right there. So I'll take that. I can flip a deed or a debt.
Good on that at least.
Yeah. I need to complete more sets. I need to get.
That's you need at least
but
one
I got
more.
a lot
But
of overall
you got a nice
manuscripts.
staircase going right now.
I do. I think I'm going to get a resource and get myself an inkwell. And then I will move 1. I'm going to do this, Nick. I'm going to move up here. Go with me now. Public building.
Ooh. I forgot about these for a second. I was like, oh man, I could have done that.
So I've got 1, 2. This can count as a hammer is 3. I've got 4. I've got 5.
Nice.
1 stone makes 6, and I'll replace this, which loses my permanent hammer icon.
6. Oh, so this is actually slightly cheaper. That's
They're
right.
all they're all a little bit
that's
cheaper,
right.
and this is going to allow me to hire a townsperson to my hand.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna do this one, and then I have a permanent criminal now.
Perma-crimi.
I'm leaning in, man.
Perma-crimi. I love it.
Leaning in.
Let's go.
All the criminals all day. And that I think is gonna be it.
Okay. All right, this King's Order is coming off my board, which means it's going to go back up here, and I can get an out-of-towner. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nick. I had a collision event. That's not it. When I said that's it,
This is going
not
back
it.
here. Blam.
Boom.
Okay.
Gonna do that. Get 2 debts. Hilarious. You know what? I need a coin and a virtue from when I flipped a debt. So I'm actually here. It's only 1 debt, but 1 less coin.
Okay.
Forgot that when I transcribed my manuscript. But I do take that. My debt collector helped me out there. And you, if you have no criminals, get a virtue.
So I get that there, and I also have this one, so I get 2 virtue right now?
Yes.
Cool. Blam.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, I think you're going to hit that soon, so I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Smart.
Okay, me?
Yes, indeed.
Now this King's Order is coming off. I can get an outsider. So now I think... See, this is tough because if I get my 3rd small building, I'll get 4 points.
Yeah.
But this one is points per building in an area.
In like 1 region.
And I already have 2 in 1 region.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, should I do that and guarantee the 2 points or try and get another building out and get that 4
I would
points?
go here because you already have 2 of the small buildings built. So you only have to build 1 more building to get the reward versus 2 more buildings. to
Yeah,
get
I'll
the
do that one.
reward,
So I'm going
but
to get this outsider.
I don't know.
Blam. Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, ooh, what should I do? What should I do? Okay. Thank you, King Order. Appreciate you.
Doing
It's
work.
just 3 tires, just 3 points straight up. Oof. Okay, now I'm going to put in my smithy. So my smithy is going to have move me 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And Mikey, I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get a public building.
Okay.
Replace my medium building here with this one.
Very nice.
I have 1 hammer, 2 hammers. I need 3 and 4. So I'm just going to go 3, 4 in that stone. We're going to go doosh. Doosh. Now, do I get this again?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Now I have this. So now it's whenever I gain one of the townsfolk here, one of the starting townsfolk, or I get rid of a starting townsfolk, I can flip over one of my cards.
Yeah.
And I get a lot.
If you wanted to swap out one of your chests, you could.
Do I want to?
I don't know.
I kind of want to swap this one out. Is there anything that gives me hammers? No.
No.
But I'll go ahead and do this one, because then it's a cross can give me 2 crosses. So we'll go ahead and go there.
Sure. Nope. Very nice. Okay.
Okay. And then I think that is I built, got my card. I think that's it. And this goes back on top of my thing.
Yeah. So you got to cover something up, which is always an interesting.
Yeah, I'll do that one. Oof,
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really want to get rid of any of those, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm going to. All right. I'm going to remove my debt collector here. Slide down. Bring in the deacon.
The deacon.
And I'm going to go move 1. I'll spend a silver to move a 2nd. spot just to pop down here. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 permanent criminal.
Yeah, you do.
And then I'm going to turn in 2 inkwells. Boom, to transcribe this, which is yet another gray, but it allows me to get a medium building.
Which is pretty sweet, I'm not going to lie.
Definitely into that. And I'll do this one here. Oh, good gravy. We'll build up here. Get that gold. Get that virtue. I can be virtuous too. Boom. And then when I do this, I can move my Viscount a couple spots. I think I may. I think I'm going to go 1, 2 spots over.
That's kind of nice. You can set yourself up, you know?
Yeah, I think that's going to be actually pretty useful for me. So that is me. Done.
Okay. Lewis, coming off the board. So when Lewis comes off the board, I get another outsider. So this one, the 3 points, or that one, I think I'm just going to do the 3 points.
Sure.
They're a Crimmy, which is not great, but bam. Just because
Hey.
3 points is 3 points is 3 points, right?
Got a little bit of a pass. Okay, you can have some criminals around.
That's the
Oh,
Oh, this is the second level, too? Oh, don't take the card back.
For every 2 in the second level, you've got 5 points there.
Yeah,
You're
that's a good one.
maxed out on the second level.
I'm going to bring in this Huntsman.
Okay.
I can either immediately do a trade action or do 3, get $3. I think I'm not really going manuscripts. I was kind of planning on it at the beginning, and then I just immediately gave up on that. So,
Sure.
all right, so I'll just get the $3, and then I can move 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Not there, 3.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to build. I have 1 hammer, 2 hammers, and I have 2 stones. So I'll go 3, and I will build this last one. So I will guarantee that 4 points there. And I'll put it here, and I can destroy a card. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this financier and just get 3 more bucks.
Sweet.
Okay, and then I also made this connection here, which means I can move somebody. Which is interesting. Ooh. I'm going to go here. I'm going to move this person here, which is going to put me 3. So they're going to go up to here. This is going to allow me to move someone else on the bottom floor. I'm going to move here. Oh, thank you. Blam, blam. I'm going to move here, which is going to go bam.
Oh, my goodness.
And I get a stone and an inkwell. And then I put 2 more up in the top. Sorry. Sorry, I keep forgetting that part. And then I got 2 more on the top, so I can get 2 more resources. Excuse me, I think I'm going to do 2 more stone.
Okay.
We're kind of building right now, so let's just keep on building.
You got it. Okay, anything else for you?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I'm bringing my trickster off the board. And I can flip a deed or a debt. I'm going to flip another debt and get an inkwell. And then shoot whiz. Let's go ahead and rock this scoundrel. So I'm gonna get 2 corruption. I'm gonna move 1 space. I can't quite afford that because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll spend a silver instead to go over here and purchase that. Won't even have to spend the inkwell to do this. Gives me another blue, and I can hire a
You got to get some more
townsfolk.
black, man.
I know. You know, I forgot I actually have this.
Oh, yeah,
as
you do
well.
have that one. Yeah, you're right.
So I'm going to do some trading. That'll be useful. Okay. And I am going to get a townsfolk into my hand. I think I'm going to take Gerard. All right. Okay. Right. And I got a stone when I brought the scoundrel into play. Whoop. Okay. That's pretty rad. Actually, over here. Okay, rad. I can move 1 or 2 spaces. I'm actually just going to go 1, 2. Keep moving around the board from when I did my manuscript transcription.
Okay.
Manu transcription.
Man, transcription. Okay, lender, you're coming off, so I can flip a deed or a debt or gain a lock. I already have enough chests, I think, so I'm just going to go ahead and flip over another one of these.
Nice.
And then you're going here, you're going here. I'm going to put my laborer in, and I'm going to move 2. I'm going to go 1, 2. I think I'm going to drop 2 coins. And I'm going to go 3, 4 to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to build. I have 1 hammer, 2 hammers, and then now a hammer equals 2 hammers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to go ahead and do 5, 6, 7. Build a big building. And let's go ahead and give myself a perma cross. And we're going to go blam right there, which allows me to flip over another deed or a debt.
Nice.
Or, oh, you know what? I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to put this here because this allows me to shuffle, and I'm going to shuffle this like this to keep my builders in a little bit longer.
Nice.
And maybe I can throw down 1 more building.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. I'm going to put in Isabel. Isabel. So I can draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Which is actually pretty great. So I'm going to draw, keep that, keep this. And I think I'm discarding both of y'all. Okay. Boom. And then I'm going to move 3 spaces. I'm going to go 1, 2, up the way 3. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll spend this, make it a 10, and get 5 inkwells. Dang. Boom. Wow. That's me.
That's me. Okay, Huntsman, coming off the board. Thank you. Bringing this over. Let's go ahead and put this abbot in. And we're going to move 2. We're going to go blam, blam. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go ahead and say 5 hammers. And we'll put this down. Ooh, do I want to get another person? Or I'll just get the gold because I don't think I'm going to get through my deck another time to get another person. So, bam. And then I also can reshuffle. Gosh, do I do it again?
Keep those builders
The
out.
problem is I don't have any more stone.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I might draw a card with the hammer. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's keep rolling this life. Get out of here, Abbott.
All right.
Okay.
Very nice. I'm going to
Didn't get a hammer.
Whoops. I'm going to bring in Gerard and move just 1 space here. I've got 3, 6, 8, 10 hammers, or sorry, money bags again, and I'm going to get 5 more.
Dang.
Woof. All right. I'm ready to write.
I am ready to write.
Just got a trench coat, open it up, and it's just like bottles.
I have
It's like,
all the
ding, ding, ding,
inkwells.
writing with 10 feathers at once.
Oh man, that's wild.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Abbott, thank you for your service. I realize I do have a Crimmy, which I can play. So I will immediately get a corruption, which means I'm going to have a collision event, actually.
Oh.
Okay. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no stone, but I can still build this with 5. Oh, sorry, I need to move first. So I'll move 1. I'll need to move 1 more to get there. What do I actually want? Actually, the only places I can do other than here are right there. So, Mike, you can rearrange if you want to, because we ended up in the same spot. So that was 1, 2, and now I'll use my 5 hammers to build this. I'm going to build it on this and push this back this way a little bit.
Yeah.
And then also I made this link, right? So I can move somebody.
You can.
Ooh.
You can go over here and make a combo.
Yeah,
happen.
I think I should, huh? So bam, bam, bam. You're going to go blam. And I can hire someone or get rid of someone. I guess I might as well hire somebody. I don't know if it's going to help, but might as well. Let's get you, Vicar.
Get a little virtuous.
Get a little virtue. And then, boom, push that over to here. And then I'll get a resource. Let's go ahead and get a stone just in case I can.
Just made a big problem for me.
Why?
Just ruined my life, man.
Why?
Just ruined my
Oh,
life.
we got to get another debt? Sorry.
Don't need more debts, man.
Okay, so now I have a collision event. I do have a criminal, so I guess I won't get this extra version, but it wouldn't matter anyway. So I'm going to get 1 coin and 3 deeds.
All right, so 1, this pile is now empty. 2, 3. So, what that means is game's almost over. I'm going to get 1 more turn, then we're each going to get 1 more turn. Game's over. So I needed more time than that.
Yeah, this game sometimes you're like, oh, that snuck up on me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, and then these will go.
And I got a debt for having all the criminals. I can ignore 1 criminal, but I got 2. So,
You know. Okay, and that's it, sir.
All right. Gerard is going to leave the actual game. I'm going to get 2 silver and can hire a townsfolk person, get them into my hand, and I will bring in you, my friend. And then I will do one of these. I'm going to play my missionary. They're going to allow me to move 1, 2, 3 spaces. I'm actually going to pay 2 silver to go 5.
Gotta.
I desperately need this now more than ever. I've got 1 cross, 2, 3 from my wilds, and then I have 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
Get this right there. Boom, this allows me to hire an outsider.
Ooh.
And I'm going to take this because I've got 1,000 gray.
You do have 1,000 gray
manuscripts, so that's pretty sweet.
That.
Boom.
Oh, what is that? Does that count as? Oh, you can choose. It counts as.
It counts as a ribbon of your choice.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, it's also something else I would really quite like.
Yeah, I would love.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna get 1 turn. You're gonna get 1 turn, huh?
Indeed, we're at the end game now.
Man, I want to get an outsider so bad, and I don't think there's a way for me to do that unless there is a. Nope. Oh. Stars. Man, I really want to get another outsider. I want to either get this one to be 3 points, or this one to be 5 points, but I just don't think I can. I don't think I can. So, what should I do for my last turn then? I don't think I'm also going to have enough to build anything cool. So, we'll do this. So, Smithy, get out of here. Thank you for your building. Appreciate it. I'm going to put this artist in. I can move 3. What would I like to move? 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And my artist here has a fleur, so it's 1, and I can turn in this to get 2 more. 2, 3. Well, I guess I don't really need to do that necessarily because I only have 1 person to put in the castle. But I will put them in the castle. There you go. I go boom, and this person is going to go boom, boom, up to the middle. These 2 are going to go blam, and I'll get to flip over a deed for that. And then nothing else triggers, and I'll get 1 resource. I guess I'll just get another gold, because why not? I think that's all I'm doing.
Okay. For my final trick, I'm going to go whoop, whoop, boom, play Guntram. I'm going to move 1, 2 spaces.
I can reshuffle.
You can fix that thing up.
I need
however
you to do
like
that
it.
last turn. That would have been great, but didn't happen.
Didn't happen. No,
I'm not going to change it.
I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, turn in 4 more inkwells, and transcribe this, because this gives me another gray, which will be good for my outsider. It allows me to build a big building, which I'm going to build this one, which gives me a hammer, and I'm going to put it over here, boom, and flip a debt, because why not?
They didn't put it anywhere, huh? That's wild.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah. I don't think there was another spot that's better. I just want to flip that debt. Get less negative points in my life is better. And I'll get a resource, get another inkwell, because it just feels right. You know?
Feels good.
That's it. That's the end of the main part of the game. We got to score this big bad.
Get my phone.
Get our official calculators. We need to get Brothers Murph labeled calculators.
We do need to
old
get
school.
Yeah, right?
Maybe ones that accountants use, so it goes
That'd be
spits out a whole thing well, your score is 97.
You've got 17.5% in T-bills amortized over the fiscal year. 8% in stocks and bonds. Carry the 9, divide by the gross national product.
So we're going to do normal endgame scoring, and we'll do the stuff from the expansions themselves, which are only just a couple little things.
Yeah,
Mostly,
there's not
largely
much.
the scoring is the same. So first, Nick, constructed buildings. Basically, you're going to look on your player board and see what you got there.
Ooh, we got 15, 13, and 9.
So we've got 9 here.
Almost
We've only
full
got one
sweep.
of those is 6, and one of these is 4, so it's going to be 19 total points.
37 for me.
Very nice. Workers in the castle. Nick, go with me. 1.
Mike's got 1.
Bink.
Okay, so exactly what is it? So it's 1 point for everything on the bottom, 2 points, and then 3 points, yeah?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
24.
24, and then, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 18, so 42?
Yep. Very nice castle work there. Okay, transcribed manuscripts.
This is
for
where
each
you-
set. There's either, if you have 1, it's 1, 2 is 4, 9, and 16
do mine.
is
I have-
different colors.
1 full set and then 1.
So that's 17, I think. I've got 2 full sets is 32.
I'm glad you did not get more full sets. 'cause
I've got
that would've
2 sets
been-
of 3 is 18 more. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Nice. Okay. What's next?
Oh, castle leader and cleric bonus cards. You got the castle leader.
I do. I'm right here. 3.
I got 3 of the cleric bonuses, so I'll get 9 there.
Sweet.
Okay. Now we have lose points for any unpaid debts, points for your deeds, both flipped and non-flipped. So I'm going to lose 2 points for this, but I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points total in the positive.
Get 19.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, I got a lot of deeds.
Yeah.
And no debts, really.
Right. Okay. So we have that done. And then now we managed to flip over the prosperity card.
Indeed.
So whoever had the most flipped over debts,
Which is you.
which is me, is going to get 12 points. You will get 4 because you did get at least 1 flip, so I'll get 12 points.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think that's
That's the main scoring, yeah.
for that. So let's talk about what we have with the extra stuff. Oh, one thing, I got to check my manuscripts here.
Oh, yeah. Some of your
Um,
manuscripts have endgame scoring.
I know. Whoops.
Oh, wow. You got you got 2? So 1 per hammer?
1 per hammer symbol I have. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 points for that one.
All right. Cool.
This one here is for each outsider card I have. I do have just the 2. I think. Oh, maybe there's some more hammers over here, by the way. Nope, just 1 more outsider. So I have 2 outsiders. Okay. Now on to extra stuff. So from the Keeper of Keys, we have, if you have your chest tiles, you'll get things for 1, 2, or 3 of those. I have 1, so I get 2 points. We have a full set.
Exactly. So I'll get 9 points.
Very nice. Also, any public buildings you built?
I built the medium-sized building, which is 11 points.
Nice. I got the other 2, which is 15 and
Nice.
7 is 22.
Sweet.
Okay. And that's it for that. Now for the Gates of Gold, we have for our outsiders that we managed to collect. And then also, if we got the specialized or diversified building bonus, I got 2 points for that.
Oh, you know, Mike, I forgot. This rogue, I could flip over one thing. Do you have anything you can flip over? So I'm going to flip over one of these D's. I'll get an extra 2 points. So
I will do that as well.
2 more. I forgot I had this
forgot. I'll flip over deeds so I look like a
we were
better
doing
citizen.
it in order and then forgot that, oh, yeah, we should have done that first.
Absolutely.
Okay, so then for my outsiders, I have the Tyrant here who just gives me 3 points straight up. And the Guardian here is if I built all of my small buildings, which I did, I'll get an extra 4 points. So I'll get an extra 7 points from my outsiders.
Nice. And I have one where I get 1 point plus 1 point for every gray ribbon. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points from
That's
that.
a lot for one card.
All right. Okay, so I think we've gotten everything. We've checked all rule books. We've checked everything that we have. We've put people in the castle.
So
we've
is
built
this-
buildings.
Oh, I'm sorry. The one was. Oh, we did this right.
We've welcomed outsiders. We did all the things we can do.
Oh, sorry. I need 3 more points. Sorry. This is the one thing. I was like, I forgot something.
Whoa.
I had the
Might
unique.
be a difference maker. If I lose by 3, I'm calling shenanigans.
Okay, what do you got?
141.
You lost by 13.
Well, hold on. Let me. Plus.
Plus.
I'll find some points. If you give me a second.
If you give
I'll
me a second,
find
I
some points.
will
All
find
right.
some points.
153?
154. Ooh. Yeah.
Nick wins.
I think I put together a pretty decent game.
Nice.
Yeah, I did. Super heavy in this, and one thing I never build much in this game, so I really was like, okay,
You
I
built
want
a lot,
to build
yeah.
a lot, and so I did build a lot. So yeah,
Yeah. Very
right.
well done. I think we both made use of the expansion stuff
Yeah,
well. We
yeah.
both used it to our advantage in certain key instances. You really did well. I think I made a mistake by burning Miriam early. Didn't want to do that.
That was a rough one.
I took the risk.
Hey,
That's the risk.
sometimes you got to risk it for that biscuit.
Good game, my friend. I
GG.
humbly bow down to you as the master in Viscounts. I mean, look at this castle. I can't do anything with that.
So that was some Viscounts.
Blam! I was going to do one of those, and I was like, don't do
That's
that,
too-
Nick.
that's
That's a bad
dangerous.
idea.
So yeah, that's the Gates of Gold, the Keeper of Keys, which are on Kickstarter right now. So if you want to go check them out, follow the linky down in the description below. Yeah.
Absolutely. We always love doing these playthroughs, so thank you to Garfield Games for giving us a shot. We really appreciate it. If you out there want to see us do a different playthrough, let us know in the comments below a game that you want to see us play for you. And also check us out live at twitch.tv/TheBrothersMurph. Like
Where
we
we
said,
will be playing these.
we're going to be playing both of these and many more games all year long. You got to come join us live. It's a cool vibe. We really dig it. And
Big shouts out to Garfield Games for sponsoring again.
We
And I
appreciate it.
think that's it.
all right, well, until next time, I'm Mike.
I'm Nick.
We're the Brothers Murph, and we'll see you at the Game House.
Bye, everybody. So as always, the Brothers Murph is sponsored by Restoration Games, Lucky Duck Games, and Board Game Geek. But we also have a cool Kickstarter sponsor.
We
this
have
month.
a
We talked about it.
monthly sponsor. We have January's the Anonymous Swede.
Who could it be?
Who's the Anonymous Swede person? Is it the owner of IKEA?
Probably.
Yes.
One of the cool things the Anonymous Swede asked us to do is find different charity groups and stuff like that we can just shout out instead of shouting them out. So we're going to talk about C.A.R.L,
Yes.
Mike.
C.A.R.L is the Canine Adoption Rescue League here in Ventura County. They help stop needless deaths of dogs by spaying and neutering, finding homes and things. Something that's near and dear. We have 4 dogs in this house.
There's 4 in this
They're
house.
trying to chew down the door every second
Every
they can.
time we're
So
recording.
that's something that we appreciate. There's a link for C.A.R.L down in the descriptions below.
Indeed. And there's going to be other Game House episodes over there. If you like what we do, consider subscribing to our channel and checking out our Patreon and all of our other stuff. We're on Twitch, as we talked about, all this different kind of stuff.
Just get after it,
Big
folks.
shouts out to all you and all the sponsors. Y'all you're cool people. I like y'all.
We love you all.